Well, good afternoon. Hello and welcome everybody to our webinar on the Silver Premier on the Go mobile app and web quote tool hosted by 5-Star Life Insurance Company and CSG Actuarial. I'm John Sachs, Vice President of Sales with 5-Star Life, and I'm joined by Brian Welch, Sales Director, CSG Actuarial. Please note that for clarity and time management, everybody on this call is muted with the exception of me and Brian. The webinar will run for approximately 30 minutes. Today we'll be giving you a brief overview of our latest field producer-focused tools for final expense. 5-Star Life is excited about this new release, and we feel this tool will make it easier than ever for you to interact with your clients and provide a quick and accurate life insurance rate quote, as well as provide you with a prescription drug lookup tool to better assess your client's insurability based on current prescription medications being taken. We're pleased to be partnered with CSG Actuarial out of Omaha, Nebraska, who developed and manage the quote tools we plan to demonstrate to you today. 5-Star Life Insurance Company is located in Alexandria, Virginia, and we're rated A- by AM Best. And we're a related enterprise under the Armed Forces Benefit Association. AFBA was established in 1947 with the endorsement of then General of the Army Dwight D. Eisenhower. 5-Star Life underwrites AFBA's insurance. AFBA has provided life insurance to military members and their families for nearly 70 years. CSG Actuarial was established in 2007 and is one of the fastest growing tech companies in the country, helping insurance agents, agencies, and carriers keep up with the ever-changing senior life and health insurance marketplace. CSG provides a comprehensive suite of online quote tools that cover a broad array of products including Medicare Advantage, Final Expense Life, Senior Dental, and Hospital Indemnity. I'd now like to turn the mic over to Brian Welch with CSG, who will be walking you through a brief tutorial on how to utilize our new quote and prescription drug lookup tool, Silver Premier on the Go. Brian, the floor is yours.
Thank you, John. I just wanted to appreciate everybody being on this call. We're kind of going to go over these tools and kind of show you the value and see how you can use this on a day-to-day quoting aspect. What you're seeing in front of you is the two tools that we've developed here. The first is going to be the website tool. This would be the tool that you use through your computer in your office. And the second tool will be the Silver Premier on the Go tool, which is the mobile application tool that you can download to your mobile device and use while you're on the go if you're not in your office. So we'll go ahead and get started, and we'll start with the website version. This is what it's going to look like when you get logged into the tool. As you can see, there's a couple of different things you can do, one of which is you can start running the quotes, either final expense or you can look up a prescription drug, as well as you can also contact support. And this will just send an email in if you're having an issue with the system. If you have a question about a rate or a drug that you're looking up or maybe an underwriting question, you can click contact support and somebody will get back with you within 24 hours. With that being said, we'll go ahead and get started here on the prescription drug lookup. So to open this up, all you need to do is click Open PDL, and this will bring up the prescription drug lookup box. All you need to do here is then just start typing in the drug you want to look at. So we'll go ahead and type in Plavix. The system will recognize, kind of based upon what you've typed in, some drugs that would apply. We understand the names of these drugs can get quite long and confusing, and so the system will help you kind of solve and search for the drug you're trying to look for. Once you've found it, it will then bring up a box, more of a box, and understanding the medication name and how it contains in terms of the underwriting outcomes. So after you get the medication name in there, it will then bring up a condition. And if there's multiple conditions, it will list them all here, and you can select which condition your client takes that medication for. So for Plavix, you can see the condition that they would be taking this medication for is stroke. You will then have the look-back period that 5-Star has for this type of drug, and then the underwriting outcome. If it's an item of declination, if they need to be on a graded benefit versus a preferred benefit, and so on and so forth, the underwriting outcome will be available to you. This is just so you understand, based upon your client's drugs, which plan that they should be signing up for, or if they can even get the insurance at all. Just a really easy to use tool to make sure that you're covering all your bases when you're trying to sign up a client. So that's a very simple tool, and it plays into now what you're going to start doing and running a quote. So you can go and press close, and then if you were to click Final Expense Life, run quote on the home page there, rather than skipping the drug lookup, it will bring you to this screen. And this is where you're going to enter in the demographic information for your insured. You'll be able to select the age, the state that they're in, the gender that they have, the tobacco status, as well as the product type, either the level or preferred benefit or the graded benefit. One thing that you're also going to do is select the face amount or the monthly rate. And so the face amount simply is depending on what type of face amount you want to give your insured, you can select the face amount that you want to run the quote for and then the corresponding price. Or let's say you're dealing with an insured and they can afford $30 a month. This will allow you to type in the $30 price tag there, and it'll pull up based upon 5-Star Life's offerings what face amount would correspond with that $30 price tag. And so you can run both of them, kind of different ways that best meets your needs. The last thing here is the client label. This simply will this is optional, but it'll simply just allow you to type in a client label or a name of the insured. So let's say you're running a quote for a John Smith, and you wanted to print this off, or you wanted to email the quote to Mr. Smith, you can simply attach their name to it and personalize the quote to them even more. So we'll go ahead and press Get Quote. It's now going to price out what the price would be for that final expense plan, depending on the demographics that we used. As you can see here on the screen, it's going to be $43.50 a month. It'll also provide you what the plan you're looking at, which is going to be the Silver Premier, the AM Best and S&P ratings if they apply, the parent company name, as well as the underwriting. So this is a simplified underwriting product, so it's going to label it as a simplified underwriting type of plan. Beyond that, above here is the Quick Quote section. And what this Quick Quote section does is it allows you to switch your age, it allows you to switch your gender, your face amount, without having to keep clicking back and forth. So if you'd rather just look at a graded versus a level, you simply can just switch it there rather than having to go to a different product, rather than having to start brand new and fresh. This allows you to quickly get that done. Below here is a few different items. One is the prescription drug lookup. This is going to work the same as before. If you want to run the quote first and then look up the prescriptions, we just allow you a different area to access that information. And so that's what that button there will do. This Plan Details button is essentially just going to give you a new look of what it is, kind of label out all the different payment methods there are, just kind of a more of a horizontal type feature. If you wanted to print this off or email it, all you simply need to do is click these buttons up here for the information if you wanted to share in this view. So we'll go ahead and press back. This will take us back to the original screen that we were on. Over here on the left-hand side, we have a toolbar, and this is simply just some additional features if you wanted to kind of adjust the look and feel of what you're looking at in terms of the screen. The compare quotes is very simple. Let's say you wanted to compare a level to a graded plan, or you wanted to compare a male to female, or you wanted to compare a $10,000 face value to a $15,000 face value. You can do that here. And so all you need to do is click the 5-Star Life company name. It will then turn green, and you can switch the face amount. You can switch the benefit level, and then you would just click the name on that plan as well. And both of the quotes, you can just click the compare quote up here, and it'll put up side by side. And so that can also be printed off. That can be emailed, just to allow you to put multiple quotes on the screen if you wanted to share that type of information with your client. The next thing down here is the export feature. What this is going to do is two things. You can either print this off, or you can export it to PDF. This blue print button here, what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to put it in a printer-friendly format. It's going to strip out the color, so making sure we're not using all of your ink. And you can then print this off, and if you're going to a meeting or if an insured wanted to take it with them home, you can do so using this button here. And like I said, it just puts it in a printer-friendly format, and this is where the client label will come into play if you wanted their name on that print-off. Next button here, the red button, is going to be the PDF generator. This is if you wanted to save a PDF of this quote to your computer, or if you wanted to attach the quote to an email and you wanted to email this quote to a person, you would use this PDF generator here to be able to save that type of quote to your computer so you can actually have a file that can be shared. If they aren't at your desk or with you when you're running the quotes, that's how the information can be portrayed to them. Next section down is an adjust your view section, and we'll go over a couple of things here, one of which is the expand and contract quotes. So let's say you wanted a simpler view, you simply just wanted the price and the company name. We can provide you by just unclicking that expand quotes. If you didn't want to confuse your client, or you just wanted to provide them, the only information you wanted to give them was the price and the company name, you would just need to uncheck or check that expand quotes to adjust the view of what you're seeing. Next thing we have too is the monthly rate. And so let's say you wanted to see a quarterly, a semi-annual, or an annual rate versus the monthly. You would just need to select which rate you wanted to see, depending on the payment method that you thought your insured would want to pay, or if they were curious about what the cost would be under those different payment options. The last thing here is the underwriting data that we have, and this is essentially the look-back periods directly off the applications. Works very similar to the prescription drug lookup. And so these are all the conditions that we have in the system. You can either scroll through the conditions list to find what you want to click, or you can just use our search box here, and it'll allow you to kind of search for the condition you want to have. So let's say you're dealing with somebody and they happen to have a heart attack in their medical history. You can simply click heart attack, and below here, you'll show the look-back conditions. So it'll show the criteria that you're looking for, which is heart attack, and the look-back period, which is 2 years. So if they happen to have a heart attack within the last 2 years, you would answer yes on that application question. And this just sort of allows you to see, okay, beyond just price, is this plan available to my insured based upon the conditions that they've had in their history of in their medical history. Below that, we have a few different options here. It's just another contact support button. Let's say you had a question about what you're looking at here, or an issue with the system at all. You would just click that contact support button. You can type in an email, and like I said, it'll get responded back to you within 24 hours. And then the About Quote button here essentially just goes over kind of a tutorial, same thing we're doing here, kind of explains exactly what you're looking at on the screen to kind of help you, guide you through if you did have a question of, what is this corresponding to on the tool. To navigate or to get back to that original screen, you can do a couple of different things, one of which is you can click this new button. This will take you back to that demographic screen or that run quote screen. And this is where you can start fresh. If you just wanted to start brand new and over, you can click that new button. Or you can hover over the Final Expense Life header here, and you can go back to the dashboard page. And this will take you just back to that home screen from where you started. And so we try to make the tools as simple as possible so you can go and get the information you need very fast and efficiently. And so beyond that, that's the website tool. We also have the mobile app. And so this is what you're seeing in front of you. This will work on any of your mobile devices. So if you have a tablet and you wanted to use it on your tablet, you simply can use it there too. You would just need to go out to the App Store, search for the Silver Premier on the Go or 5-Star Life, and you can download this to your device. This is for if you're on the go, you're not at your computer, you're not in your office, and you need a quote, you can simply just pull up the app, and it'll allow you to do the same thing, the same type of functionality that you could do on the website version mobily. And so to get started, all you need to do is press this Run Quote. It's going to bring you to the next screen where you can choose to click Final Expense Life, or you can look up the prescription drug. So we'll go ahead and start with the prescription drug lookup. It's going to work the same way. You just start typing in the medication, and this will work. It'll start guessing which one you want to type in. It'll label the medication that you've selected, the condition or conditions that this drug corresponds to, and the look back period and outcomes. Like I said, same information, works the same way as the website version, but more of a mobile-friendly, on-the-go type of tool. To get back, all you need to do is just press Tools again, and it'll take you back to that screen where you can now run a quote. So go ahead and run a quote here. Same thing as before. You can select your state, your age, gender, tobacco status, face amount, or monthly rate. And so this just allows you to, with your thumb, select which types of benefits or demographics correspond with the insured that you want. We'll go ahead and press Get Quote on this. It's going to pull up the results just as the website tool did. Same price and face amount. We try to make this as really simple as possible because we understand that it is a mobile device. You aren't at your computer. So we want to make it as easy as possible to do it on a handheld type of tool. As you can see the information here, the premium and the face amount, as well as the plan that you're looking at, which is Silver Premier. If you actually click on the company here, it'll take you to where you can see the underwriting simplified, the parent company, some more product information or company information that you wanted to see. In addition to that, just like the website, if you wanted to use the prescription drug lookup tool from the quote screen, you can. It's just down here on this bottom left-hand corner, and you can look up your prescription drugs after the quote has run as well. So we'll go ahead and click back. Down below here, you'll see the underwriting filters, and these are simply, it works the same way if you wanted to add a medical condition beyond a drug that your insured would want to select. You simply just need to select the one that you would want to apply to the rate. You just need to select the one you want to look at. Click Apply, and this can be searched or scrolled. Click Apply, and it will then bring up the category and the drug benefit here down below that would correspond with the look back period. And so, like I said, we try to make these tools as simple as possible. After a few quotes, you'll be a pro at it, and you can run the quotes as very fast and effectively and get the information to you as easy as possible, and then to your insured. And so we hope that this short demo was something that you enjoyed and that you learned how to use the tool and to see how useful it can be on a day-to-day basis as you're out there in the field trying to provide this type of insurance product to your clients. This video is being recorded, and so if you do have some questions or you wanted to watch this video again, you will be provided a link to you to make sure that if you want to go back and understand maybe you missed something or you want to review something again, you can. And in addition to that, we also have a few different options here. If you want to email in to get your questions answered, you can email into that final expense at afba.com. If you have additional questions, someone will get back with you in 24 hours of submitting that question. We also have an additional webinar next Thursday, which is the 28th at 2 Eastern, 1 Central. If you want to join us again on that webinar to kind of review this tool again, maybe you missed something or you just want to, for your own good, want to review the tools again with us here on the phone, that's the date of the next webinar. I appreciate everybody's time, and have a great day.